Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am so over the moon that you found me. And if you've been here before, oh my God, you came back. My name is Alonda Carter and I am the recovering Hunbot. I create daily anti-MLM videos, which include stories shared with me through my Google form. There's a link to that in the description. I examine what Huns are doing on social media and also do deep dives into specific MLMs. So if you enjoy anti-MLM content, then you might want to consider subscribing. This video tells the story of Bibi, who was a former high-ranking top Beachbody coach. I share her experience and why she is now part of the anti-MLM movement. So if that sounds good to you, grab some coffee, grab some tea, get your lunch, get comfy, and let's dive in. Meet Bibi. She's married and has children that are in their teens. In 2015, she purchased the 21-Day Fix Challenge Pack. This pack costs somewhere between $140 to $200, and she's not really sure how much she actually spent, but it's thereabouts. And it included within it the 21-Day Fix workout program as a DVD, the portion control colored containers, and a month's supply of Beachbody's Shakeology. Someone just popped up on Bibi's Facebook newsfeed, and she just became interested. At the time, Bibi was a stay-at-home mom, and she didn't really have many close friends and was experiencing some health issues, needed to lose weight, and she didn't have her own income. She wanted to fit in with a group of women. She wanted to have a sense of belonging. Bibi wanted friends and to start making her own money. Well, after losing 20 pounds, Bibi was recruited to be a Team Beachbody coach. When Bibi was recruited, she heard a ton of sob stories about how people were treated poorly in their regular jobs, and it seemed like traditional employment was viewed as very, very bleak. In fact, overall, Bibi found that her new circle of friends and Team Beachbody, they really kind of pushed people to get out of their traditional jobs and focus on being a Beachbody coach. After all, being a Team Beachbody coach would lead to complete financial freedom. I'm going to refer to the person who recruited Bibi as Sarah. Sarah was absolutely positive that she would be able to retire herself and her husband in just a few years and be able to live in a mansion, all because of being a Team Beachbody coach. She wanted her coaches to quit their jobs, which some did, so that they could be all in for their Beachbody coaching. When Bibi joined, she knew about the multi-level business model, but from the old days when her mom's friends were, like into Tupperware and Mary Kay, but she really didn't know anything about pyramid schemes. When she joined, and she feels like she was a bit naive, that she just did not recognize the overall scheme when she got all hooked up in Beachbody. She never considered the success rate when she joined. That just really wasn't a factor. In fact, she had no idea what anybody made, and she never saw any evidence of what people made. Bibi began making money straight away. In her first week, she made $500. Bibi had a very large circle of family and friends, which you refer to as your quote warm market. So she had a lot of social media followers, and her husband is in a position that's highly respected, and that really contributed to her being able to recruit and sell. In her first month alone, she had 20 women who joined her. Bibi continued to make money the entire time she was a Team Beachbody coach. Most weeks, she earned around $1,200, which equates to about $62,400 annually before her expenses. To her, she really just thought that she had some kind of like commission-only job. She didn't realize it was multi-level marketing. Bibi says if she had stayed in Beachbody, she would have continued to make money. However, she's really glad that she got out. Like others who join MLMs, Bibi was led to believe that since there are products that are sold, as a Beachbody coach, and they can be returned, she really didn't think that she was involved in any sort of a scheme. It was a real business in her eyes. Also because Beachbody sponsors different athletes and, athletic events such as Ironman, she really never considered Beachbody to be in any kind of fraudulent business. Beebe says that she learned a proven step-by-step plan that she was taught and then she was instructed to teach it to others to basically duplicate her efforts. However, not one person who she recruited was able to do so. The team that Beebe built did all the things they were told to do. Post on Facebook and Instagram 3 to 5 times a day. Post their daily workout. Go live on Facebook. Follow the 4 vital behaviors that Beachbody lays out, which starts with inviting. I've spoken about inviting before, which that's going to be inviting people to the challenge group, inviting people to be coaches, hold those conversations, invite. Beebe even had contests in which she would have people on her team fill up sheets of paper where they would get 100 no's before they'd get a yes. And she also held contests for cold messaging. One thing that Beebe found extremely stressful as a Beachbody coach was that each month she had to earn what's called Success Club points. Each time you sell a challenge pack, you receive these points. And every month it was stressful because she would push herself to hit Success Club 10, which basically equates to selling 5 challenge packs because each challenge pack is worth 2 points. I believe that's, if memory serves, that's how it works. Anyway, she typically was able to garner far more points. She would typically hit like 30 Success Club points, which would mean selling 15 challenge packs each and every month. As a coach who was building a big team and was doing well in, Beachbody's eyes, Beebe earned all kinds of different perks because she was recruiting and growing her team. She attended the New Leaders Conference that's held in Los Angeles each year. She won a ton of prizes. She went on 3 Success Club trips. Success Club trips are based on having those Success Club points. And, it's those things where it's like, quote, a vacation that you get this free vacation, but it's not really free because you pay to like fly there and stuff. She did that 3 times. And in fact, she met all the super trainers, including Shaun T, Autumn Calabrese, and her very favorite, Tony Horton. She attended elite coach events, which I can only presume that she herself was an elite coach and a top coach. As an elite coach, you are someone who has helped 5 other people on your team advance to the diamond rank. The very first rank that you hit as a Team Beachbody coach is Emerald, which means that you have 2 people underneath you, both who are active. And then to hit diamond, that means that you have 8 people underneath you, 4 on each side, on each leg. 2 of those, 1 on each side, has also achieved the status of Emerald. Beebe ended her relationship with Team Beachbody because she just saw too many red flags. Specifically, there were a large number of people who were quitting, and no one on her team had been able to duplicate the success she had. She had hundreds of people under her in her, quote, downline, the people who signed up underneath her, but they struggled with making their Beachbody coaching business be viable. They were not able to recruit like she could, and they weren't able to sell challenge packs either. For Beebe, it was particularly depressing to go to the annual Beachbody conference called Summit and see that no one on her team had made any progress in creating a team for themselves. Everyone could pretty easily reach Emerald, but getting to that diamond level and staying there was problematic, which frustrated Beebe, considering that for her, it was no issue and she was teaching everyone to do exactly what she did. However, it just didn't work for other people. Beebe says the main problem was the fact that the market was oversaturated with Beachbody coaches. She says she got in at a good time, but after 2015, it was really hard for anyone to do well. People outside of the people that she signed up, her downline, started to look to her for training. The woman who was Beebe's upline, the person that I call Sarah, started, really resenting Beebe. Beebe went to Eric Worre's GoPro conference, and when she finished it, she really just felt dirty. According to Bibi, throughout the conference, there was this overall push to, get the next thing they were selling, be it an online course, an event, a book, a training, whatever. The overall message, Bibi says, was to recruit. Those who spoke had gotten in early in the MLMs that they were in. And so to Bibi, the message was to be a success in an MLM, you have to get in early. However, it's just not realistic for everyone to do that. Not everyone can get in on the ground floor. After the conference, Bibi saw Sarah, her upline, and others start to behave differently on social media. They became more salesy, with offering promotions and discount codes and stuff. Bibi and her team had always just shared their life, which worked very well for Bibi. Hence, she was able to make sales and recruit others to join her. It was in 2017 that a lot of Beachbody coaches just started leaving, and a lot of them were leaving to go to this new MLM, direct sellers, which was a wine MLM. Some have stayed with direct sellers, but others have returned to Beachbody. However, they have not been able to rebuild what they once had. And looking back, Bibi realizes that her upline Sarah treated people really poorly. In fact, Sarah is known to bully people when they leave. And her nice facade falls very quickly. Sarah is known to rip people apart for not working hard enough. Today, Bibi sees that many of the top coaches in Beachbody have other businesses, and to her that says an MLM is failing when the top people start doing other businesses. In 2017, when so many coaches were leaving, I personally went through that. You may have heard me talk about it. Bibi started searching for why. She found things that she had been told not to watch and not to read, videos and articles from former Beachbody coaches who told their stories about leaving. Bibi says the Beachbody indoctrination just trains you to think that anyone who left was a loser and that those people are failures. Bibi was feeling uneasy, and she really did not like being told what to do or what not to do, so she pressed on and she kept on searching for information. Bibi didn't have anyone to talk to about her feelings and her insecurities when it came to her Beachbody coaching. Once she got up the courage to quit, though, all the people that she thought were her real friends ghosted her. In fact, they started trying to steal all the people that she had to get on their teams to become their customers. Bibi felt alone once again. However, she discovered the anti-MLM community, and her goal now is to provide those who have left MLMs or those who are thinking about it a safe place where they can receive support. Her motto is to hate on the companies and their predatory business model, not to hate on the people who are involved. She hopes that in time, those who are involved in MLM will see the light and join the anti-MLM movement. In fact, today, Bibi owns her own thriving business, and it's not MLM. Wow. I think that's really powerful and speaks to me so much since I was a Beachbody coach. I really feel that Bibi's story showcases that having a large network benefits you when it comes to MLM. And that helped her be able to recruit and to build a team. Also, timing is key. Now, to me, it's really interesting that she watched people face the same struggles that I did. I'm super, super proud of her to have walked away and really reflecting back on, even though she was selling a lot of challenge packs and recruiting a lot of people and, made decent money over $60K, that doesn't include her expenses. That's a lot of effort to put in for that amount of money. And, it really, really is. It's very taxing, but it really makes me think about the gal who signed me up that said she was making six figures. And I can tell you this, she did not have hundreds of people on her team. Yet Bibi did, and Bibi was nowhere near the six-figure mark according to my calculations. So that just really makes me go, how honest are these people who are saying they're doing so well? I think that really highlights that. We often see the posts that people are making where they're, I guess you would say, exaggerating. And it's more than exaggerating. They're just downright lying about their life and what the MLM has done for them. You know what I mean? But I do think that, seeing BB's story, you can see that for some people, they're able to kind of like walk into it based on their network that they have. But obviously something happens where they're like, wow, this isn't going on for everyone. And surely other top coaches have to see that their people aren't having that success. And yet they're having all these, push to diamond and all these groups to get people to push. And if you get people to push, they're going to work hard, but sooner or later, if they're not having success, they're not going to stay around, If you enjoy anti-MLM content, I hope you will consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It would be super cool if you did that. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. And remember, if we want there to be change, it is up to us to share our stories and get the word out, just like what BB did with me. If you have an anti-MLM story, then I encourage you to share it. You can use that link in my description to my Google form and fill that out, and I'll craft your story. And if you know someone else who has a story to share, please encourage them to share it. Share your stories on your social media. Join the anti-MLM movement. If anybody else that you know wants to share with me, share my link. I invite you also to file a report with the FTC, the SEC, and your state authorities if you are in the States. If you're international, you're going to have to Google that stuff. Most people just want to go into that good night because, they want to put the MLM experience behind them, and I get that. But MLMs are counting on the fact that you're not going to take action. In my video description, I also have a link that will help you in terms of filing reports, which the MLM police provided to me. If you don't follow the MLM police on Instagram, you should do so. But I just want you to imagine for a moment that, these governmental entities started receiving reports and complaints about each and every single MLM every single day, Monday through Friday. Don't you think that would be powerful? Don't you think that would be a clear message that there is something rotten in Denmark? And remember, change starts now.